Today, I am really ticked off. And it's not the end of the world or nothing, but still pretty ticked. And I'm going to show you who done what to tick me off. See these chickens I stole? They look cute and innocent and all that. Look at them. Yeah, they're not. They've been giving me eggs, yes, and I appreciate that, and eating bugs. I'm checking for eggs right now while I'm in here. Oh, Betsy, you're still in there. I named this one Betsy. She's really sweet. Oh, you're sitting on a few eggs? Watch her peck me now. They said she's sweet. 3 eggs. Good. Good girls. I'll put that back up later. This little blue one comes from that little black bantam, wherever she is. I haven't named all the chickens yet. Anyway, let me show you what they have done. And it's my fault. I didn't get a fence put up in time. But see the tomatoes? Yeah. Yeah, they like the tomato plants. Just these though, at least, the pink fangs. What's worse, they ate all of my Brussels sprouts. So I'm going to rip them out and I'm going to plant squash and melons in there. I'll try Brussels sprouts again for a fall crop. I can overwinter them and grow them because they did up in South Bend, so I know that they'll overwinter here in central western Kentucky. But they've been also eating my nasturtium flowers and whatever else they could get their little beaks on. They like to come out here in the afternoon because the garden gets shaded in the afternoon. And peck. Other than that, they usually like to go out there in the woods and scratch things up. Which, go out in the woods, go scratch that up. Leave my garden alone, bad chickens. Bub, I'm upset I stole these chickens from you now. I actually love them. We want more chickens. So that's just a little update of what's going on. I've got more plants to plant out. I'm looking for more barrels or anything I can plant in. The dollar stores are starting to run a little thin on pools, and that all adds up. But I did go to Rural King and get some old pallets in the back. I don't know if all Rural Kings do this, but in our Rural King, they stack them up in the back and they have a banner above it that says free wood. So I took 4 pallets. I'm going to get more. I need to go buy some screws, and I'm going to make some raised beds out of old pallets. Not sure how big the garden's going to be this year, but I got to get a fence put up quick. Next year we can always expand. You know, obviously there's a couple acres here. We got room for expansion. So that's great. I think we're going to try to move our 3 horses onto the neighbor's property. That way we could spend more time with them and things. We just got to figure out when we're gone on vacations and stuff, who's going to water them. So that is something to think about. But yeah, and Lila likes the chickens. She likes their feathers. So we've been trying to work with holding the chickens and getting her acquainted to them, because she should be able to run around outside. She's a good girl, other than she likes to play with the chickens and snakes. If you didn't hear that story, there was a cottonmouth snake and a king snake over by the tractor, and which is in that little awning there, and it was coiling up, hissing at her, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So she's got to learn there's a couple critters she can't play with, but in her mind all critters should like her and play with her. And Precious, the Labrador, is pregnant. And I know who the daddy is. It's the neighbor across the street's pit bull. He's a red nose, and he's beautiful and sweet. Except for he only came for one thing and then left her hanging dry. I know. Not very gentlemanlike, right? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little update, and stay in touch and see how things progress with the bad chickens and the open garden. And Lila and the puppies exciting. Oh, I have other news. My sister's pony, her teats are starting to get waxy, and my brother-in-law says that means she's about 2 weeks out from delivering, so we'll have a new baby horse to show here pretty shortly. It's so exciting. Anyway, I'm done blabbing. Thank you for stopping by, and I love you, and so does Jesus. God bless.